Hi friends, today I'll be spending 200 days in V-Rising in the new 1.0 update on brutal difficulty. Our goal is to defeat the remaining V-Bloods that are still alive. And if you haven't watched my 100-day video yet, I'll post the link in the description. And we still have a lot of V-Bloods to take down. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, continuing with our adventure on day 101. We still have a lot of V-Bloods we need to eliminate before we're done with this game. I took this opportunity to destroy this unguarded carriage. I died on the previous days when I tried to collect my loots here. Anyway, silver light carriages are full of loots, like amazing loot. There's even this cool looking cape here. Anyhow, continuing where we left off, our next V-Blood target would be Morian, the Storm Matriarch. So I crafted the Blood Merlet Amulet following killing Baron Dobochun, the Sommelier. This would increase our spell power more, so we will deal more damage. I then extracted a bunch more blood potion from our rogue prisoner, and I kept feeding him fish in order to lower his misery and extract more blood potion from this guy. I'll be focusing on the rogue blood as I really like the movement speed it gives. I feel bad for this guy, but yeah, thank you for your blood, buddy. After all the shenanigans in the castle, I finally went to the Harpy Nest, where we will fight Morian the Stormwing Matriarch. I'll clear these random lackeys first on the side before we actually fight the boss. Alright, we got her. It took me like a second try before I defeated her. Because when I fought her for the first time, it suddenly turned into morning, so I had to run away. I didn't waste any time, and I didn't really have any other upgrades. Currently, I have the best gear at the current level, I guess. It was time to defeat the Elementalist Merwin now.
I am the fire that will cleanse our door, beginning with you! Purge!
I died. I wasn't familiar with the brutal difficulty of this girl. Anyways, we're more familiar now on our second try, so I easily took care of her. And we won. Let's go. So, before our next V-Blood, which is Henry Blackbrew, the Doctor, and we would unlock the Athenium. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Anyways, we can research new recipes once we defeat that Doctor. So for now, I decided to farm a bunch of army outposts because I would be needing more schematics. I would like to unlock everything once I get the Athenium. I then went to the monastery to get more scourge stones, as you can never get enough of these scourge stones. It's very useful, especially in making spectral dust. 200 days of re-rising is more or less just a grinding, because I want to be very prepared before challenging the V-Bloods we're gonna fight, because I don't want to suffer that much. I also did not forget to gather some tech scraps and depleted batteries so I can charge them up and, you know, like stock up on the materials so we can make a bunch of power cores later on, which is gonna be useful later on. So after grinding for a few days, it was finally time to fight Henry Blackbrew, since I think I have depleted the farming areas by now. And by defeating him, it should have refreshed already. I always go in blind on the first fight, so I make so many mistakes.
Let me now.
I had to run away on this first attempt as I wasn't really that prepared. At the very least, now I know what he can do. And here's the winning fight, or is the second attempt.
Strike me now. Try me now. Marvel at thy genius. Try me now. The power of God at my fingertips. Behold, the fruits of science! At your peril. The power of God at my at your peril. The end of vampire time begins with you. Let me now. Not magic, but fire. Behold, the fruits of science. Don't touch me, vampire insect! Strike me now! The power of God at my fingers. Behold, the fruits of science. I have ripped the light from the sky itself.
Okay, we got him. And we have unlocked the Athenium and the recipe for schematics. So for the next day, even more grinding because I think I don't have enough schematics at all. Raiding this village is always the best because there's like so many cabinets to loot from here. It's crazy how my inventory gets full really fast. And once I was home, I immediately started crafting a bunch of schematics. I then crafted the Athenium and picked up all my books to unlock all the recipes I had. I'm just happy that I have a bunch of recipes ready. I'm very happy that I have the sanguine pistols already, so I don't need to look for this. So now, I decided I will spend a bunch of coins buying books in town before I unlock a bunch of schematic research recipes. Decided to make a base just near the town in Silverlight because I swear that Waygate is very far from here, so it's always nice to have like a teleporter near this town because I frequently visit this for the loots and the shops. It was time to shop. I always underestimate how expensive these books are. So my plan would be to buy all the armor sets so I will just unlock everything else since it's the cheapest. I also went to the goods merchant to buy some plague briere seeds as I really don't have any plague briere at home and they're pretty rare to find at Bloomroot. That wasn't my last agenda as I decided to steal from the houses. These houses contain a lot of golds and I love it. I'm rich. And so with the extra coins I've stolen, I bought even more recipe books. Now, look at my Athenium. Look at all the recipes I have. So satisfying to see this thing fill up. Now look at all my schematics. And look at everything we've unlocked so far. Hell yeah. Looking at all the armor set, I decided to go for the Shadow Moon set. As I really like the movement speed, it would help me a lot to dodge enemy attacks. Also, it boosts like physical attack, leech, and critical strike power. So it's pretty good because I like the pistols. I can't really make it yet because I have to kill the next V-Blood we're targeting, Matka, the Curse Weaver. And for the accessory, I'm gonna go for the Amulet of the Unyielding Charger for the extra movement speed. And yeah, like the armor set, we can't craft this yet because we don't have the recipe for the power core yet. So we finally have an upgrade to our Brew of Ferocity and the Enchanted Brew. We now have a Potion of Rage and Witch Potion, which adds 6 attack power and 6 spell power. So this was a really good upgrade on our part. We will have more damage now. And because I know we'll need a lot of power cores later on, I decided to go to the Lightning Peaks. I hate this place so much. But we needed to come here because we need to charge some batteries because it is required to make the power core. And then it was finally time to fight Matka, the Curse Weaver, so we can have a new armor set. So I died on my very first attempt on this. But on our second try, we emerged victorious. So here's the winning fight. Alright, we got him. Now we can make some ghost yarns. Also unlock the advanced loom. So upon returning home, I made the advanced loom because I really wanted those armor upgrades because I'm pretty scared of the next V-Bloods we need to face. I had to go on a quick trip at the Cursed Forest as I didn't really have a lot of ghost rooms. And once everything was ready, I crafted the entire Shadow Moon set and did a little bit of styling to fit my taste. So the only upgrade remaining was the accessories. So I headed to Voltasia, the Power Master, so we can unlock the recipe for the Power Core. It took me my second try before I actually defeated this guy. Alright, we got him. Now we can make the power cores. So I wasted no time and started the production for the power cores. And I crafted the amulet of unyielding charger. I wanted to go back to the original weapon I was using from the start, Axis. So I went to the Ruins of Mortium and went to the merchant to buy an ancestral axe. The stats weren't really that great, but I didn't really have any extra shards anymore, so this would do. So I forged the axe and upgraded it to level 23. Afterwards, I made my way to Azariel, the Sunbringer. I already crafted a better holy resistance potion. So it was now time to defeat this guy and unlock gold, so we can make sanguine weapons and finally improve our current weapons to level 26. There's some things about these priest bosses. They're not really that hard to kill, like the other one at Donley Monastery.
You can still surrender. Perhaps this is necessary. Witness the power of faith. You can still surrender. Witness the power of faith. Perhaps this is necessary. Witness the power of faith. Perhaps
So another one bites the dust. Now we have the recipe for gold. He also dropped me a tier 5 jewel, my very first one. I'm very happy with this, but I don't really use the Veil of Frost though. And since I was in the area, I decided to raid the towns again for their lovely treasures and lovely loots. I decided to do some rift since I wanted some fragments. The enemies now are very squishy. Understandable since I'm already like gear 81 and the enemies are like around level 57. I should really go and try the Rift Incursion 2 and get those greater shards. And that's what I did. So I grinded the entirety of the Rift Incursions, about 25 minutes long. I wanted to get a bunch of passive skills from gathering shards. The bosses are higher level than me, about 4 higher. It's not really a problem since we already defeated them in the past, so they're not really that hard to deal with. There are some V-Bloods though that I have trouble with, like this Angam right here. But as long as he doesn't put a shield on my face, we're fine. It's either they're kinda weak or their original selves were stronger. But maybe it's because I have like level 81 gear level already. Maybe that's why I have an easier time now. After the rift was done, I then raided this area in the Ruins of Mersham, which gave like the greater Stygian shards. Those floating crystals, if you break them, they give the Stygian shards. I have collected about more than 3,000 greater shards. That means I have a lot of passives I can unlock. But it's actually not enough to unlock everything, so I'll be grinding the Rift Incursions a lot more after this. I then made time to upgrade some of the jewels on my skills, as I don't really have great ones or good ones. I just want to have all my skill that I use, tier 3 at least. I then upgraded all my weapons to level 26, except for the slashers. And it was time to hunt down the next V-Blood, Terror Claw the Ogre. Right, we got him, and by killing him, we have unlocked the advanced tannery. For the next V-Blood, we have Simon Belmont, the Vampire Hunter. He's a new one from the 1.0 update.
Big battle with Belmont? Your fate is sealed. My daggers strike true! Evil dies today! You cannot penetrate my defenses. Your darkness will be vanquished. It's the precision of a Belmont blade! the name Belmont. Embrace the flames, foul creature. Prepare for your end. Aha! I got you now. Vampire, your end is near. Face me, monster! Your darkness will crumble before me! There will be vengeance! Dagger strike true! This whip captures the wicked! Night trembles under a Belmont's bite. Ancestors guide my axe! My blades are guided by purpose! Behold, my blessed blades! Even the strongest.
Okay, we defeated him, and what we unlocked was only a recipe for a sanguine whip. For now, I went back to the ruins of Mortium to grind more of the greater shards. I really want to unlock all the passives. So yeah, once I got home, I unlocked 2 new passives. One would increase my ultimate cooldown recovery by 15%. And another reduced the cooldown of my feed by 2 seconds. Since the rift wasn't gonna start anytime soon, I decided to go and fight Lord Styx, the Knight Champion, so we can have the bat form and we won't be needing our horse anymore. We will just fly around the map. I also farmed a bit of the blood crystals that were here. It was needed to make some onyx. And afterwards, it was time to begin our fight with Lord Styx.
This is blood mastery. Your fate is etched in the shadows. I fight for the will of Nocturne. Little rat, I will teach you respect. I fight for the will of Nocturne. This is your end. Resistance is futile. Bow to the everlasting night. Your fate is etched in the shadows. Witness the power of a real vampire. Bow to the Dracula.
Alright, with Styx defeated, we have unlocked the recipe for Onyx, the Bat Form, and the Blood Key. The Blood Key is used to go to the final boss, which is Dracula. Since there was an ongoing incursion, I decided to farm more shards. I really would like to have all the passives before fighting all the hard V-Bloods. Was also looking for ancestral axe and pistols so I can upgrade my gears. I was honestly very lucky to get a good stat pistols. Because look at this, it's more on physical damage. After I was done with the incursion, I made a bunch of onyx tears. I'll be needing about 6 for the pistol and the axe. And an extra 3 for the blood key, I think. So I needed to farm more power cores because I'm lacking some. Also some radium alloys. For the passives, I just unlocked whatever I could. The very good ones that would benefit my fighting style right now. There's only like 3 more left and I would have unlocked all my passives. So I continued my grind at the Ruins of Mortium to get more shards. And after farming all those crystals, I went ahead and fought Gorecrusher, the behemoth. I honestly didn't like where we're fighting. I wish I could just fight him where his lair is. It's way easier and spacious there. And there shouldn't be any monsters. So yeah, I disengage and wait for him to go back to his lair. But well, I couldn't wait, so I lured him to his lair so we can fight here. But suddenly, he disappeared just like that. He teleported down. And his health was full again. What? So I tried luring him again. Hopefully this time he wouldn't disappear again suddenly. But well, it happened again. I hate it. Why? Just why? Anyways, he was going back to the lair now, but I realized I didn't have potion buffs, so I had to go home first. And once I was buffed up, it was finally time to engage in battle. So having the bat form made it more convenient for me to return home and come back to fight Gorecrusher. And with that, we have defeated the Gorecrusher, or the Behemoth. We can now produce some bat leather as well as some bat leather bags. The next day, I went shopping for some goodies like the rage potions or some seed if there are some. Pretty lucky that there were like sacred grapes, but the plague brewer was my main priority because I really was lacking on those to make rage potions. After that, I went to the ruins of Mortium to fight General Valencia, the Depraved.
The darkness welcomes another soul. Will you survive its embrace? My chamber of misery! Purge the weak! the stage. Perhaps this will show you torment. Purge the weak. A sanguine rain. I crave the symphony of screams. Lovely pain. Embrace the agony. Let us set the stage. The shadows dance to the rhythm of your demise. Sanguine rain. My chamber of
Alright, so Valencia has been defeated. Now we can make tier 4 gems. That's gonna be crazy. As well as some shadow weave. Those materials along with the bat leather will be needed to make the Dracula gears. So the next enemies we're gonna fight, or the next V-Bloods, are the big 4 that drops like a soul shard. And these guys are not gonna be easy, because these guys are one of the hardest enemies to fight. Anyhow, the grind for the shards continues, because I really need the freaking level 30 axe, as well as to complete all my passives. And to buy the axe, it's about 1,500 greater shards. So we need to farm a lot. And pray to the RNG gods that the stats are great. Upon arriving at my castle, I made myself the advanced tannery so I can start making the bat leather. I then crafted the Eye of Twilight so I can see where the shards are at. So as you can see, we can see all the 4 shards. Up, down, left, right. But I'm not sure why we still need this thing when we can just track the blood. But I guess the purpose of this is if ever there are other players in the game, then we can track whoever has the shard. For now, I did a bunch of farming for power cores, radium alloys, because it was the time to farm now. I didn't really have any other purpose aside from killing all the remaining V-Bloods. And also, I needed to farm more greater Stygian shards. And aside from that, we're basically done with the game. We just need to suffer from fighting those guys. I went home and crafted the EMP so we can enter where Adam the Firstborn is. Went on another session of Rift Incursions because we really need that axe and those pistols. I'm so happy that I didn't need to buy an axe anymore, as the boss on this Rift Incursion dropped me one. The stats are okay, I guess. It has spell power, but that's fine. We use spell anyway. It was finally time to power up, so I made the level 30 axe. Let's go. We're endgame now. As well as the pistols. We're set now. I just don't have the slasher, but I don't really use it that much. Since I don't really have a level 30 slasher, I just decided to upgrade my blue one to level 26. I continued the Rift Incursion because I still needed about 2,200 shards to fully get all the passives. And the axe is really great. Look at the damage. My god. Something really lucky happened to me. I didn't know that there were orange weapons. I think the game considered this as a legendary weapon. Because look, there are ability modifications. My frenzy would increase by 1 second, and my axe throw will now be called an axe strike, which throws 2 extra axes. Oh my god, I have a good axe. Let's go! After the incursion, I went home and unlocked the remaining passives I haven't unlocked yet. And now I have everything. I'm fully geared. I have like the best weapons. I just need the materials to make the orange axe. And we're set to go and kill the final V-Bloods. So I went out and gathered the necessary materials to make the Onyx tier. I'm both excited and not to face the remaining V-Bloods. I'm not sure how they buffed them up on brutal difficulty, But hopefully it's not that hard. And once I got all the materials, it was now time to make the Red Twins. Testing out the skill, just look at this axe throw. God dang, look at the amount of axes. It looks so strong. I can't wait to use this. And so with all that preparation, it was now time to fight Solarus the Immaculate. Here's the very first fight, my very first encounter with this guy on Brutal.
I'll make quick work of you.
This is luminance! Your end is nigh! Prepare to taste true power! Your end is nigh. Your end is nigh.
I'd say it was a nice try, and I really hate the angel, not gonna lie. So yeah, I continued trying this fight again and again and again and again and again. I was losing my sanity. Each time I tried, I died. I tried to change something, I still died. I learned his pattern, I still died. It was just so difficult. Maybe because there were two of them, the Angel and Solarus. And once I entered like the third stage, it's like, yes, a new attack pattern again. So I need to learn that too. So I'm just going crazy with this freaking fight. I kept dying and dying and dying. I was so frustrated. But I never gave up. I will never give up. I will beat this game. There's just 4 more V-Bloods remaining. I will never surrender. I will defeat this guy. I get closer and closer to killing him each time I die. So that's the only hope I'm clinging to right now. Until finally, we have the winning fight.
Nation, I'll slay you all! This is luminance! Join is nigh. Prepare to taste true power! Your end is nigh. Your end is nigh. This is luminance! Your end is nigh. This is my purpose!
stupid! Oh wait, he's wow! Yes! Okay! I was so happy to finally kill this guy. Oh my god, I was so frustrated for how many... Anyways, we have killed him and obtained the Shard of Solarus. And we can also upgrade our boots now to the Dracula's boots. I swear to god, that was both stressful and fun, I guess. I honestly learned his pattern. Basically, I just abused 2 shields because I felt pretty safe with 2 shields. So the Solarus Shard has like 15% spell cooldown and has the same amount of spell power as a normal amulet that is the same level. But I just want the spell cooldown. It's great. It's amazing. We can use our shield more because this cooldown reduction, as well as it changes our ultimate to the Fallen Angel. So I guess that's pretty useful. It was time to fight the Winged Terror, but as usual, I don't know how to climb up. I tried the toad form. I kept jumping, but it never goes up. Am I doing it wrong? I'm not sure. So anyways, I just went with my normal amulet instead of the Shard of Solarus to fight the Winged Terror. I was just testing the waters and I had to run away as soon as I could so I can heal up and come back again. It wasn't as hard as I thought. Solarus was way harder. So anyways, enough of my deaths and run away situations. Let me just show you the winning fight. And with that, we have defeated the Winged Terror and earned ourselves his soul shard and a recipe for a Dracula's gloves. So before our next fight, I crafted myself some tier 4 jewels for my shields. I didn't really care what stat it had. As long as it was tier 4, I was satisfied. It was now time to knock on Adam's door as we will come and defeat him. So here's our first and blind fight with Adam.
At last, I will make this world my own. This is only a fraction of my power. As lightning obeys my command, you should too. This is only a fraction of my power. The lightning obeys my command. You should too. I'll die! Be squashed, insect. This is only a fraction of my power. Away from me, worm.
I had to run away because I was overwhelmed. Adam's fight on the first phase is manageable, but once we've entered like a certain HP threshold of him, he spams so many attacks that it becomes difficult. And also, if he manages to catch us, we're basically dead, or at least 50% or lower HP. Anyways, I struggled a bit with Adam, but not as much as I struggled with Solarus. So here's the winning fight.
As lightning obeys my command, you should too. obeys my command. You now die! Nowhere to run! This is only a fraction of my power! Nowhere to run! Now die! Behold the might of Adam! Now die! This is only a fraction of my power! Die! Nowhere to run! This is only a fraction of my power! Feel my power rising! This is what power looks like! I am a force of nature! Is this your best? Witness perfection! I am a force of nature! Witness perfection!
Alright, and with Adam defeated, we got a soul shard. That's very good for physical weapons. The amulet he has increases your attack speed by 10%, and also there's a chance to trigger a chain lightning. So it's really good for my pistol build. And we can also craft the Dracula leggings now. So it was finally time for the one true boss, Dracula. So I made the pants stocked up on a lot of potions and also some blood. The thing about the Dracula fight is, if ever you die, you don't really lose any items or you don't return home or to any waygate. You just respawn outside the Shadow Realm portal. And so yeah, that is the Shadow Realm portal. Basically, we can keep trying to kill Dracula. Only our sanity will suffer. But honestly, it's not really as damaging as the other bosses where you have to go back to where you died and loot your bags. At least this one, you can just keep dying and trying, and well, it's just a fun battle simulator. Alright, so it's time to face the Dracula. So here's our first blind fight in Brutal.
Challenger. My first challenger in eons, bearing just a hint of my power. Let us see how you wield it. Kneel to my dominion. On your knees. Run, little weakling.
Well, that was fast. So yeah, for this fight, I had to try again. I learned a lot of his attack skills until we'll eventually get to our winning fight. It took a really long time, but we got there.
It will only serve my victorious return. No mercy for the weak. Feel the heartbeat of victory. Fleeing will not save you. I am the ghost of your fears. You will learn to obey. On your knees. No mercy for the weak. Kneel to my dominion. In my veins flows the essence of true darkness. You are a shadow, an imitation. This is what it means to be king. I am the relentless force that consumes all. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. I am the ghost of your fears. This is the end. I am the master of blood and shadows. Fleeing will not save you. Your end is death is my ally. Stand! Kneel to my dominion. Within the mist unseen. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. This is eternal power. The ground weeps sangria tears. In the night, my power reigns supreme. No! Impossible! You think you can defeat me? I am inevitable! Impossible! How can my own powers betray me? Flee from your inevitable demise! Flee from your inevitable demise! I am the master of blood and shadows! Witness the might of the true immortal king!
I was honestly devastated. I finally killed him, but I died as well. But I had an ingenious idea. I could just come back and suck his blood. Oh, he's still dead. He's still dead. Oh, wait. No, no. He's still dead. What? I totally forgot that I had a teleport skill and double dash, so it worked out. I managed to suck his blood. And with this, we have defeated the last and final V-Blood, Dracula, and obtained his soul shard. Let's go. So yeah, thank you guys for watching our 200 days minus 25 days of V Rising. We have defeated all the V-Bloods in brutal difficulty. I hope you enjoyed your stay here. Consider subscribing if you like my content, and you can watch my other 100-day videos on my playlist. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye, and have a good day.